Hello YouTube and welcome back to the channel outside the target demographic. Today we're going to make my wife's black car stand out a little bit more by doing some accenting to the top roof there. So let's get started. I have it in my mind that if the top rail here can be colored, then that would make it stand out a little better, both to drivers, as we have already seen. It's a very, very dark car with very, very black accents. So at night, twilight, dusk, stuff like that, doesn't stand out so good. And then I've noticed around us, I would say 1 in 20 vehicles in our area are Subarus. And I'm seeing a lot of Outbacks, and I'm seeing a lot of them in this color. So a way for us to make it stand out a little better, not only while driving, but also in a parking lot, would be to add a little bit of accenting up here. So essentially what I plan to do is using scissors, a dry rag, rubbing alcohol, and from, you guessed it, Dollar Tree, this yellow vinyl paper, that we can go ahead and clean up the rails, get them ready for adhesion, and then stick these into place. I have found that the yellow is high visibility. Our license plate frames are yellow silicone frames, which I do have a previous video on. They are not metal, they cannot rust, they cannot scratch your paint because they're silicone. Would recommend. So this will tie in the rear of the car to the front of the car as well, and then again it will draw attention, and it is my wife's preferred color. So let's go ahead and see what we can do to get these to stick into place. So upon unrolling the roll, you can see that they terminated it poorly, very much folded over on itself, which is acceptable. So what I'm going to do is roll this end onto this end. We're going to cut it down the center, and the gnarled end we're going to apply onto the rail first. And we're just going to wrap it around the rail as many times as it can. Now it doesn't have to stick to the rail, it's going to stick to itself. And that's going to look something like this. And as you can see, it stands out much better now. And as I had said, the rear license plate frame is a yellow silicone, and it now kind of accents. You'll be seeing it here, there, and here. So I think it ties in quite nicely. Again, we have a profile shot of this and a rear shot, giggity, of this. And this is the comparison of just black rail, black side. So let's go ahead and make that stand out a little bit more as well. Now, even at this angle where I'm about a foot lower than the car due to the driveway, we still have that yellow. Starting to see both yellows and the license plate. Now I'm uphill and I can see it. And because the Outback has these built-in crossbars, I can do this, lift it, and when I put these across, these are now going to be dead center and still can be seen. So even when these are stored or in use, I'm going to be getting the visibility on the roof. That'll look something like this. So I have them where they're in the middle of the bar in the front area there, which I'll show you, but that makes it almost twice as wide when they're open. So my frame of reference was between point A and point B, middle right here. So now when those bars are being used, it looks almost twice as wide, but you can still see it from most angles, whether they're being deployed or not. Adds a little bit of customization, accenting, special custom color, whatever you want, and lets you know at a quick glance if your rails aren't open. Again, the black on black makes it a little difficult. You will get a fuel efficiency bump by putting them away when you're done with them, and it will make it easier to identify your car as well. So that's all we have for today. As always, this is outside the target demographic. I appreciate you guys stopping by. Any questions, comments, concerns you have, go ahead and leave them in the comments section down below, and I will catch you guys in the next video.